Remember that flood of, what was that, 69? It was up.
Oh yeah, it
Up.
came up the.
Up to the bridge, up to the bridges.
We used to have a swimming hole. It was Baby Rock and Big Six. And Baby Rock, literally, you could walk across the river.
It was smooth sandstone.
Where was Little Six at then? There was a Little Six. Was that on East Avenue?
Yep, it was at East Avenue.
Okay, across from Big Six was a big tree that hung out. And I mean, it was high. And these guys would go jump and dive out of it into the river.
I was the high diver.
Yeah, I mean,
actually,
this was nothing for them to.
We actually chipped in and bought a heavy rope, and then we had and this, I don't know how many guys, we get quite a few guys out there, and we used to take that thing and we tied it to one of the limbs and we used to swing out over this and then let go. I mean, it was probably about, it's probably about as healthy as,
I was just thinking,
Okay,
how polluted.
was that down around the bend?
it was right across from Big Six.
Oh, okay, because there was, around the bend was what, Flat Rock or something, and that's where a lot of kids drowned, from what I
I
understand.
know what you're talking
Was
about.
Big Six behind your house?
No, it was.
Kind of, it was more where Gerry lived,
Oh,
where
yeah,
Scotty lived.
yes.
It was right behind there.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You're,
I wonder how they got that name, Big. And I remember Little Six was down on East Avenue then.
it might have had something to do with the depth,
I don't know.
because there was a rock there that we used to dive off of, and then we used to go over and we used to steal out of the junkyard. We used to steal back seats out of cars.
I think you used to borrow.
Well, borrow. But we used to, and what we did is, where the rock was at, like that's where you dove off. But there was a little area where you could get, maybe from here to Linda, where you could get a little bit of a running start. And we used to bounce off of these car seats. And you used to get a pretty good, you'd get off, and then pretty soon the springs would wear out and go get another car seat. But yeah, it was fun. I mean, it was, and we used to go swimming. We used to go swimming en naturel, and Mrs. Emma Goodman used to threaten to call the police. Well, she, I guess to her defense, she had young girls, and of course with their binoculars and stuff. Get these young guys.
What she do, live next door to you? I don't know her.
No, she lived in the homicide court.
Oh, I forgot that.
Karen's mom.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
She was kind of a busybody. I mean,
Kind of.
yeah,
Kind
yeah,
of.
I guess you could say.
Kotze Bohannon. Did you know Billy Bohannon?
No.
The black kid, he fell in right down at Big Six one time. And it was a place where you pull yourself out of the water. Well, you could stand on the bottom. And he didn't know how to swim, and he fell in that water, and he's like instantly went into panic and screaming and crying. I'm drowning. He's standing on the bottom. And Uncle Bob jumped in. He either reached out and pulled him out or jumped in and pushed him. That was one of the biggest mistakes Uncle Bob ever made.
Hey, he wasn't a bad guy. He was kind of a hard time loser.
Yeah. You know, that dam, they're talking about, I guess just a couple doors down from us, they had the junkyard,
Yeah, I remember the junkyard.
And so there, behind the junkyard, there was this dam, this old dam that used to power, they used to get electric power from. And over the years, it had created a dam where the water wouldn't flow over it. And the river just naturally bypassed the dam and made it go, it diverted around the dam. So the true river was most of the time, except during high water. When high water came, water would roll, would come over the dam.